Hello, good evening, everyone. The group's all here. Hi, guys, from down the road. For those of you who are new to my channel, watching this on a replay, my name is Shirley, and my channel is Following the Yellow Brick Road. Please hit the like button if you like this live chat. Come visit my videos on my channel. I'm a single female traveling with a group, and my channel is all about my full-time RV life. So welcome. Tonight we are still at Canyon Ferry Lake. I had to stop and think where I was. It all kind of runs together after a while. We moved to a different part of the lake, though. Today we are at the Duck Creek Campground, and it's very large and open, just like it was before at the other spot that we were at. Hey, Don, how are you? Nice to see you. And Scotty, I hope you guys are doing well, recovering from that long vacation. I know you all had a great time, but sometimes just that unpacking and getting back to a normal life can be difficult. There's Carla and Ken. Hey, nice to see you guys on here tonight, too. Where did the angel go? Well, I tried to view the lake, but all I got was glare from the camera. So I just chose to sit outside in front of the camper tonight. But I've got a few pictures I can show you, so you kind of get an idea of what our new spot looks like. Let's see. This is a long shot of the whole group. So over there to the right of the picture, you see Don and Kevin's fifth wheel, and then my little tiny little Airstream. Then there's Kim and Daryl's fifth wheel. The Nomadic Ramblers are next to them, and then Cindy's Holiday Rambler is there on the left. So that's how we're set up. And let's see if I can show you. Across the road from us is a really good view of a mountain range. It's really nice. There's been fire over on the other side of that range, and you may not be able to see it, but right in the middle where that tall peak is, just on the right side of that peak, you'll see a little white cloud. That's like we're seeing smoke from there. It's not dark, it's white smoke, but it's still part, I guess, of a fire that still hasn't gone completely out. This was a view from the sunset last night over the lake. It was really quite pretty. So that kind of gives you an idea of where we are. So there you go. Now you've seen a little bit of the lake where we're at. This area, the only bad part about this area is the bugs. We have these midges. Don looked up to see what they were. They're like extra long mosquitoes. And there's thousands of them, and they just cover the whole side of your rig sometimes and get in your chairs and fly in the house, and they're really quite annoying. Excuse me. But the last spot we were in had yellow jackets galore, and they got really annoying too. So it's just a different type of annoying that we're going through. So anyway, there's Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Nice to have you here tonight. I didn't really post my live stream on Facebook or anything, so I'm glad that you guys are finding me tonight. It's nice to know that you guys are still returning. Hopefully everyone has the notification bell tapped so that you get notified when my live streams go live. Yeah, the midges have been bad, haven't they, Dawn? They've been a mess. So we got the visit from the ranger the other day. That was really something. Because we spent 14 days at Goose Bay, and Bobby scoped out and found this place down here, and we all thought it'd be a good place to move to, and so we just moved down here after our 14 days at Goose Bay. Well, the ranger says the 14 days is for the whole area around the whole lake. Um, so he gave us at least through Labor Day, and then we have to move. But you know, that's the way it is. We have to follow their rules and do what they say. We're not trying to, get by with just doing whatever we want to do. We're always trying to, follow the guidelines as closely as we can. There's Sue. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you here tonight. How's things down there in Florida? I guess you guys missed rain and everything from the storm. It didn't even really come that way, did it? Dawn says, yeah, the whole lake is beautiful except the midges. That's for sure. And the scenery out in front of our campers, because we all have our doors facing east, so that the sun isn't coming right in the door. And it's a lovely mountain view, as you saw. It's really very calming and relaxing, and it's a nice loop to walk around. So the dogs are getting plenty of exercise, and we're just having a really good time. We're trying to find a spot between here and Glacier, because that's kind of a long drive for us, and we want to find a spot where we can rest for a day or two before we move on up to Glacier. So, if anybody knows of any places between Helena and Glacier, please let us know. No issues from Ida. Just had a bit of rain today. Well, that's good. That's, typical Florida stuff there. Hopefully, none of the future storms will affect you guys either. I know that they had some that were possibly brewing, coming off of the coast of Africa. So I hope that they head further out to up and out to sea. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Don says we get midges here off also. Well, that's just really, they're annoying. Sharon says, I spoke to our daughter today. She lives in Maryland, but it skipped right over them and went on up to New York and New Jersey. So they got none of that mask from the storm. That's really good to hear. It's always kind of devastating sometimes when those storms go through, but hopefully it's weakening as it goes. It's probably still dumping some rain. But September is upon us now, and September is the peak of the hurricane season. So we have yet to see what will happen. Thankfully, I'm not there to have to deal with it, but my kids would, have to prepare the house if one came through. Maryland, hi. Nice to see you. New York City got flooded. Wow. That's pretty amazing that storm was still that strong when it got to New York. I don't know what category it was, or it's probably down to a tropical storm by now. Dawn says, Dawn, you need a bug zapper. Well, I think they do have a small one actually, and citronella candles and the whole 9 yards. Yes, they are, Dawn. They're everywhere. Poodle Professor, nice to see you again tonight. Thanks for stopping by again, and hope you're enjoying the live chat. Sonia at the RVDJ said they had a lot of damage there in New Jersey and New York. That's really incredible to think that it was still that strong to do so much damage. Daryl's saying hello and welcome to the chat. Y'all, please make sure and hit the thumbs up if you would. It really helps my channel with the algorithm, and I would really appreciate it. Yes, I saw it was bad there. That's correct, a tropical storm. Okay. Well, thank God. Maybe it'll blow out and go out to sea now. It's been through New York. And Don says Rambo freaks out with bug zappers. Yeah, he does. I have one of those little tennis racket types, and I can't use it anywhere near Rambo or Bentley. Bentley just shakes, like he's almost like he's having a seizure. He really doesn't like him either. So we have to be careful not to use it around them. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. Sorry. I guess there's some dust or something that's making me cough this evening. Everybody's saying hello. Your signal's good there, Shirley. Nice and clear. Well, that's good to know. I'm only on 2 bars of AT&T, but I've got my T-Mobile internet hotspot going. So I did that just so I'd make sure and have a good strong signal tonight. It has been really windy the last few days. Luckily, the wind calmed down just enough for me to be able to sit outside this evening. I always like to do it outside when I can because it's just, my trailer's just so little and it just seems, I don't know. I feel cooped up when I'm inside. I like to be outside as much as possible. Poodle saying, hey, Kevin and Lucky Dog. Dawn, yes, it's a shame. I love that tennis racket zapper. It's fun. She really has a lot of fun with my little zapper. She goes crazy with it sometimes. Yes, the bug zapper makes the poodles crazy. They just freeze. Yeah, I guess they just don't like that that noise or that the suddenness probably of it as well. Daryl saying some of the best cell service we ever had on the road in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely. It has been great signal. We haven't had any problems with phone or internet at all since we've been here. And there's not really a lot of people. Let me show you. Let me change my camera view and I'll show you what it looks like out here. So that's what we have across from us. And there's only 1 or 2 trailers down past. See all this open area? It's really simply amazing. There's a couple of campers way down there, way down the road. And all this is open camping area right up close. There's a fence back there, you know, where there's a field, but all of this up here is camping. So, yeah. And there's Cindy's trailer. And the Nomadic Ramblers are down there. And the whole group is down there because they were hosting dinner tonight. So they're watching from the Nomadic Ramblers site. All right, let me change you back around. Okay, and we're back. Don says we have a big bug zapper, 5,000 volts for the trailer park edition. That's pretty cool. That ought to kill quite a few bugs. Don says, I want that. Oh, that's funny. It's funny the things that you find that other people have. Sometimes you get the best ideas from other people. So, did you see the fire on the top of the peak? Could you see it? Let me put it back again just in case somebody didn't see it. I don't know. Can you see it there? It's that middle peak, and just to the right of it, you'll see a plume of smoke. So that's where it's at. Okay, I'm done playing now. It is beautiful, Hannah. It's really a gorgeous place. It's a lot of farmland, lots of trees here. The trees in town are absolutely phenomenal. They have so many tall, pines and blue spruce, bigger than I think I've ever seen in my life. And I love blue spruce trees. They're my favorite evergreen type of tree, and they're just beautiful. I'll have to take some pictures. But yeah, it's Montana's a gorgeous state, and I think we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. I can't wait to get to Glacier and see what it's like there. Bobby's been telling me stories about it, and they've been there 4 different times already, but they're going back with us. So that's really nice. We'll have somebody that knows the area and, can show us things that are really important for us to see. And that'll make the experience even better. The smoke is getting browner up there. It is. I hope the fire is not growing. It's too hard to see. Okay, sorry. And there's Karen. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you. My dad is going so much better. I would like to thank you all for your prayers. I'm so glad to hear that, Karen. I've had a sense of peace about you this week, so I felt like things were going better. I'm certainly glad to hear it, and we'll keep those prayers coming. Don says that's great, Karen, and so glad, and we'll continue to pray. We got your back, Karen. Don't worry about that. So let's see, what else can we talk about tonight? Went in town, and it's a cute little town. They've got a nice little grocery store. Prices are a little bit high on some things. I noticed today I went into the store, and then I went down to Family Dollar, and they had like the regular 3-pound can of Folgers was like $12.95 for a 3-pound can of coffee. Went down to Family Dollar and it was $8.95. So $4 difference. So you have to really be careful where you shop. But Sharon, Bob's Thrifty Mart does have grits. If you need some, that's where you can get some grits. How about that? I thought about you when I saw them. And Donna's saying that's great, Karen. Ken's knee is looking good. 3 weeks, no more walker, using cane and driving. Thanks for the prayers. You're absolutely wonderful. Welcome. It's wonderful to hear that he's doing so good. That was quite an extensive surgery that he had, and certainly glad he's doing better. Daryl saying temps are 69 now and lows in the 50s at night. Great weather. Should be a great week of weather here. We're hoping it continues this way. We haven't really had a lot of rain. We had a couple of days when we were down at Goose Bay, but it's been nice so far here, except for the winds. I had to get out in the middle of the night last night and put my awning in because it started getting a lot worse than what was predicted that we would have. And I probably should have put it up before I went to bed, but with the forecast from 2 or 3 different apps that I have, I should have been able to leave it up. But nonetheless, Kevin and Dawn came out and helped me in the middle of the night as I was struggling trying to take the awning down by myself. So thank you, Kevin and Dawn, for all your help last night. I really appreciated it. Everybody's saying that's great, Curler, that your husband is doing well. Glad to hear. So yeah, we are a community that we love to support other people in whatever way that we can, and prayer is one of those things. It's really easy to do, doesn't take any real time or effort just to say a prayer for someone. So we're more than happy to do that for you. We got another camper pulling in. This is Labor Day weekend. We had um, 3 or 4 campers pull in last night over in that corner that I showed you a little while ago. There's another one coming in now. I figure we'll have more coming in today and tomorrow for the weekend. And then Tuesday we'll be taking off and heading somewhere. We haven't figured out quite where yet, unless Daryl and Bobby have a site in mind that I haven't heard about yet. So, Daryl, do you have anything? Were you able to find a spot? Let us know. But yeah, just really enjoying Montana as much as we can. I'd love to go into Helena one more time, but not sure if I'll get the chance. There's some things that I'd like to see there, but we'll see. The way everyone helps each other is one of the best things about this lifestyle. It really truly is. You know, there's times when I couldn't do this by myself. Some of the things that I've needed help with, like my furnace, Kevin repairing my furnace. Daryl's helped me secure cabinets to the wall and fix my lights and my sockets, and Bobby's helped fix the wiring on my backup camera, and it showed me so many different things. So, don't be afraid to ask someone for help if you need it, because the people out here in this community and this lifestyle uh, usually are really genuinely glad to help you with whatever that they can help you with. So, this group has been a godsend for me. Not really packed in here right now. That's true. Lots of places to stay around the lake. Yeah, this lake I think probably has more places to camp than any lake that I've ever seen, and it's a big lake. So I was doing just a little bit of research on it, and it's actually 27.3 miles long, and it has 70.6 or something like that miles of shoreline all the way around the lake. Um, and there's a dam right at the top of the lake. It's the headwaters for the Missouri River, um, and it flows west to east, I believe. I think that's right, isn't it, Bobby? But yeah, it's a big lake. I don't know how much water it holds, but it's down like every other lake in the country right now. Um, Daryl or Kim is saying, I agree, Cindy. Everyone, helping each other, it's the best lifestyle. Daryl says, yes, there is a plan A, plan B, plan C. All right, great. Meeting tomorrow for group approval. Sounds like a plan to me. You might even get help in the middle of the night. Absolutely. And it was help that I wasn't really expecting. I was just out here struggling on my own, trying to get the awning down, and I couldn't get it down on my own, because once I released one of the arms, it would have flew up before I could even get the other arm down and get the awning up. So I was in the middle of trying to, put it all the way back up and secure it as best that I could, because it really wasn't acting like it was going to fly off before I started this whole fiasco. But in the middle of all that, Dawn and Kevin came over and said, well, we thought we saw you out here. And yeah, they came and saved me. So I'm very thankful. Thumbs up. I'm in. What time? What time for the meeting? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get some word on that. Yeah, so see, just things like that, Here I am out here in the middle of the night, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not kidding you. when the wind just picked up, and I couldn't do anything about it. And it was banging so bad that, I thought, okay, it's going to go on its own, or it's just going to keep me awake. So anyway, enough of that. Okay, so we're meeting is at the laundry in Townsend. Okay, sounds good. So early morning meeting. Don says we love the group. Absolutely. We love every bit of this group. Um, so let's see, what else can we talk about? What's the rest of y'all's plans for the fall? Y'all gonna be out camping? Are you stuck at home? Um, Anybody gonna be going full time soon that's not already out here? I know it's not gonna be Carla and Ken because Ken has to recuperate. So looking forward to seeing your Airstream though one day, Carla. That would really be cool. I love seeing other Airstreams. No one's talking. Y'all got to help me. I got to get through this with your help. Tax free here in Montana. There's Mo Bang for your bucks. Hi, nice to see you tonight. Glad you could stop by for a while. Tax free here in Montana. Yeah. So, Kevin got new tires on his truck not too long ago. I was going to get some, but Daryl says I don't need them yet. So I guess I will wait, which is good because I still have to pay taxes. We finally got our recliners. That's good. That's pretty cool. Daryl broke his recliner the other day, so he needs a new recliner. What kind did you get, Carla? And who did you get it from? Love tax free, don't we all? I wish I was totally tax free. Poodle Professor, I'm trying to find storage for my little camper. I'd love to go full time, but not sure if it's feasible. Well, that's something that takes a while to figure out sometimes. Um, do, are you a dog trainer, a dog groomer? Um, Tell me what your line of work is. And actually, what is your first name? I don't want to keep calling you Poodle Professor. That's just a little bit impersonal, I think. So drop your name in there if you would. Let's see. No, I've been to a lot of meetings, but I've never been to a meeting in the laundromat. Well, we're going to have a meeting in the morning, I guess. Oh, yes. Kim and Daryl have a new smoker, and they're going to be, they've already tried it out once, and we had a great meal. They smoked a pork loin, and it was absolutely delicious. And Saturday, she's going to be doing a pork butt, um, and then we'll shred it and do barbecue with it. But that sounds really good. Unlike California, yeah, I'm sure y'all get taxed to death there. Sorry, I'm pulling my pant legs down. Poodle Professor says storage is $200 a month here. For how big of a space is that? That may not be a totally horrible price. In Florida, I know storage units are very expensive there. And our top for the 3-drawer cabinet we have installed. Oh, that's really cool, Carla. You guys are doing quite a bit of renovation. Then it sounds like getting a new couch, a recliner, and a new cabinet. Love to see pictures. Do you have them on Facebook? I'll have to take a look. Brian and Donna Smith, nice to have you here. Retiring the end of this year and going full time in January. That's incredible. So where are you planning on what's your first destination? My first real destination full time was Quartzsite. That's where I met up with the Nomadic Ramblers, and that was 2 Januaries ago now. So I've been doing this for about 1 year and 8 months full time, and it gets a little easier every month. So you'll love it. So you got a Lazy Boy recliner. Cool. They make good furniture, so it should do you well. Everybody's saying hello to everybody, to Brian and Donna and Mo Bang, Tim from Mo Bang from Your Bucks. Um, let's see. Uh, a biological anthropologist, archaeologist who just camps with my standard poodles. Such a neat, interesting profession. That's yeah. How could you do that on the road? I'm sure there's probably a way, um, and a need for one who travels, but I'm not sure how that would go. Excuse me. I think Zyrtec is in order tonight. As Daryl says, thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Probably quartzite too. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you there. Stay in touch and maybe we can meet you. Poodle Professor, is the 200 storage covered? Covered meaning insurance wise, Cindy? What exactly are you asking? Or is it just have a cover over it? Dawn says, I can't wait for quartzite project time. Yes. Her husband has promised her that the first project, once we get to quartzite, will be to do her pantry. She's got some specifications for shelving and everything that she wants Kevin to do to fix her pantry so it'll be more workable for her. So, and Kevin just can't wait. Uh, yes, I could teach online for sure. It just wouldn't be full time. Well, very interesting. Very interesting. And there's Billy Jack. Hi. Nice to have you drop into the live chat. Um, glad you could be here with us this evening. And Tim says, when are you going to be in quartzite? Probably by January, I'm thinking. Um, I'm not sure if we'll get there sooner than that or not. Maybe late November, maybe late December. Not sure. I don't know what everybody's plans are around Christmas time. Everybody's saying hello to Billy Jack. Yes, it is a regular storage unit that locks. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Billy, did you make it back okay? Evidently, he's okay. He's online. If it has a cover over it, I have mine stored on a lot with no cover for under $75 a month. Wow. Depends on what you have to store, I guess. So, anyway, Box Van D has a meetup in January in Quartzsite. That would be fun to go to. And there's our photo bomber, Dawn. Everybody say hello. You headed back to the trailer?
I gotta feed Rambo.
Oh, gotta go feed her doggy. Let's see. Yeah, I would love to meet Dee in person. I watch a lot of her videos, and she's really an incredible individual. Such inner strength, I think, in character and mentality, and she's incredible. All the things that she's done, and a lot of it she does on her own. Lots of other people have helped her as well, which is really great because she had health issues in her life, but she just keeps going, just like a Timex watch. She's really an incredible woman. So sometime around the first snow here. Okay. Well, we'll be heading to Quartzsite, but it'll take us a little while to get there. So, and Daryl said, I know your real name, Bubba Billy. Let's see. LOL, nomadic ramblers. I see that you have a rubber watch too. Oh gosh, it all depends on the weather. When we go south, that's for sure. We're always trying to follow the weather as much as we can. We've really been very fortunate this last month. I think for the month of August, um, not to be in hotter weather than what we've actually had. I think we only had a couple of days where it was really hot. So that's really pretty good for August. I'm loving it. Um, I'm kind of anxious, of course, I want to see Glacier, but I'm kind of anxious to start heading south too and seeing some other stuff. Um, we're going to be going through Utah, and I've not been to Moab, I've not been to Arches or Capitol Reef or Canyonlands. The only thing that I've seen in Utah is Bryce and Zion. I did see Zion, um, but nothing in central Utah. So I'm really anxious to go there and see those things. Here comes another trailer in. So yeah, Thursday night they're packing in. 22 watching and 13 thumbs up. So if everybody would please just smash that little thumb, it certainly would help me, and I'd really appreciate it. Sorry I was late to the party, filling cracks in concrete, and had to stop to get here so I could be with you all. Well, we're glad that you did. We miss you. Uh, it'll be nice when you can come back and see us again. Nomadic Rambler says, "Mo bang for you bucks. I love my rubber watch." Thank you, Marilyn. I do appreciate it. It does, Tim. It does have a lot to see. There's so many national parks there, and the whole state itself is just beautiful. Just to drive through it. I love the look of Utah. I really, truly do. We are November in Arizona, December in Texas, and January, sorry, through March in Florida. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good plan. Texas might be a little cold in December, but January through March in Florida, you should be pretty good. Glad you made it, Billy Jack. Absolutely. And Nomadic Ramblers is saying, "Hey, Wayne." So yeah, it's nice to have you on here. Um, how was your drive back? Did you do okay? That's a long drive, for sure. Whoops. Thank you. Love hanging out with everyone. Yep, made it 657 miles, 7 hours and 48 minutes. That's really that's fast. It is going to be a great trip to the south this year. I'm very happy to look forward to this winter trip, not outside trip. Oh my goodness. How many states have you been to, Shirley? Well, um, quite a few of them. It's probably easier to name the ones that I haven't been to. I haven't been to Oregon or Washington. I haven't been to North Dakota. And then I haven't been to any of the northeastern states. So, like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Nothing on the east side except for New Jersey, because that's where I bought my Airstream and camped out there for 3 nights. And then so I've been to Kentucky, Illinois, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. About the only thing in the central part that I've missed is Arkansas. So I need to hit Arkansas, and I need to hit the Northeast. And I'm not sure when that'll happen, but and I need to hit Oregon and Washington. Um, but yeah, I've done quite a bit of traveling. Not all of that in my Airstream. Some of that because I was camping for about 2.5 or 3 years in my teardrop, and I did quite a bit of traveling in it. So um, yeah, I got to figure out when I'm going to do it. Oregon, we will have you covered. Okay. Yeah, I need to make it to Oregon. Because I know that the coast is beautiful. I'd love to see the coast. And Washington and all the trees there. Can you show her your map without disturbing the pups? Probably not, because they'll want to come out the door, and I don't want to do that right now. So I'll take a picture of the next time, and then you can see exactly what my map looks like. Um, and Sue's saying hello to Billy Jack and Cindy. Don says Oregon and Washington State are beautiful. Love the Columbia River Gorge. Yeah, see, I really would love to see that. Tim says, LOL, I'll trade you for the states that I haven't been to. That would be what that works. We could do that. That would be fun. I can't wait to see Arkansas. I've heard it's really pretty, especially when I go to the hot springs and see that. So, yeah, I have some family that lives there. And sorry, I'm drinking coffee. I don't know why I'm doing this. But yeah, they've been begging me for about a couple of years to come through there and, stay and see them. So I need to get that done one day. Have you been to Alaska? Yes, I have been to Alaska. When my husband was still alive, we took a 7-day cruise through the Inside Passage, and then took a 4-day land tour. And it was an amazing trip, and I absolutely loved it. It would be nice to go back. I'm not. I don't know. It's kind of scary for me to think about pulling an RV up there, but as long as I have other people with me, I guess I'd be okay. So we think, but know yet that our old house in Louisiana is destroyed. Wow, that was a devastating storm for them. Um, Cindy would be coast, and I am all about the east side of the Cascades. That would be very interesting. I haven't seen the Cascades, I haven't seen anything there. So, yeah, I would love that, Billy Jack. I got 33 state capitals to conquer by the end of November. Wow, Tim, that's still quite a few. You got to get moving. That's quite a few yet. Billy Jack just saying hello to everybody. Um, oh wow! At some days here, prayers and hugs for you. Yeah, it's a house that they sold a few years back um, before they went full time. But it's still to think about the house that you owned and lived in to be destroyed and shattered like that. It's never anything pleasant to think about that. Everybody's saying sorry to hear that. There is a herd of bighorn sheep just east of Portland on the Columbia Gorge. Oh, would love to see that. Absolutely would. Road trip. Okay. That would be a long road trip to Alaska. Or even Oregon and Washington for that matter. But yeah, there's lots of things that I still would love to see and do. Of course, like to see Upper Michigan. Everybody talks about it so much. I'd like to go to the Dells in Wisconsin. I really want to see Niagara Falls, and I'd love to see it from the Canadian side, but who knows when we can do that again. But anyway, those are just some of the places that I'd really like to see. I'd love to go to Boston, and do the whole Jamestown thing and all of that. I really want to see Maine in the fall because they say it's just gorgeous there in the fall of the year, and I think it would just be really good to do. Um, but yeah, I'd like to go to all the colonial states, and I love history, so that's something that would really interest me. I'd love to see all that stuff. And Billy Jack says, "Yes, Don, please." Uh, there are deer all over here. We did see some. Every now and then, when you're driving in or out, you can see them, but I haven't seen any in the field across from us like we did when we were over at Goose Bay. Are you going to make me drive further for a visit? Well, probably so. We're heading a little further north, so um, and then not sure exactly when or where we're going to be heading south to, so you just don't know yet. College football starts this weekend. Oh, goody! I know everybody else in the group likes football, but it's not my thing. So I'll be doing other projects and stuff while the football's on. Carla says the first person over the falls in the barrel was a woman. After it was over, she said she doesn't recommend anybody to do it. Well, I did not know that. I'm very surprised to hear it was a woman. Back in the day, then I wouldn't have thought that there had been a woman that would be brave enough to do something like that. So thanks for the history there, Carla. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I'd do it either. Kim says it's not my thing either, Shirley. We can just take off, Kim. While they're watching football, we can just take off and go do something. I'm with you, Shirley, on the football. All right. Yay, I've got a few on my side anyway. Yeah, they get the big screens out and they sit outside and watch all the football. And I'm like, I really don't care. I I think they get paid entirely too much money. Of course, college football is a different story. That's, if I was going to get behind any of it, it probably would be college. But pro football, I could care less about. I don't even like talking about it. So, but anyway, that's just me. I know a lot of people love it, and my grandkids even enjoy it. My son-in-law takes the boys out to the Jacksonville Jaguar games every now and then. And that's good. That's, bonding time for them and something that they enjoy together, and that's all well and good. It's just not something that I enjoy. So I just go and do other things. Sue says we don't watch it here either. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea, but that's okay because the people that love it really love it. Those of us that don't. I'm the same about football. Well, I'm getting a gathering here. So we'll have to find something else to watch while they're watching football or something else to do at least. It's just like, my husband used to do that. He used to watch football all the time. So I didn't like football season at all. And then, of course, you got the NASCAR. And so he'd watch football and then, he'd have to watch NASCAR. And it's just like I'd go off and go shopping or go off in the other room or go do some sewing or scrapbooking or something like that. So I kind of miss doing those things. That's one thing about, being full time in a small rig. My biggest pastimes and hobbies were scrapbooking and sewing. And when you don't have a lot of space to store things, to have um, those kind of supplies on hand, it's not an easy thing to do. So ever since the National Football League bring SJW into the mix, I am boycotting them. I'm not even sure who SJW is. I'm sure that there's many people on here that do. But if you could explain it to me, Tim, help me out there because I'm blind when it comes to football. Blind, deaf, and dumb, probably. Now, I do like to watch baseball. That's the one sport that I would watch on TV. There's Nathan and Tess. Hey, how are you? Um, Glad you popped in for a visit and been watching you guys on YouTube. You got a new refrigerator in your rig. That's amazing how you got that in that hole there. That I can't even imagine how hard that had to be. So is it working good? I'm sure it probably is. They put a new refrigerator in their rig. I hear you. I have boxes of stuff and pictures to scrapbook. Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do, and I love pictures. I'm a real picture person, and for me, pictures of my family has been very important. And I had to find a way to put pictures up of my family, where it would stay on the wall. And that wasn't an easy thing to do. But finally, what I came up with is these little magnetic picture pockets, so that, it's got a clear front and it's magnet all the way on the back. And I took those because they're flexible. And my cabinets, which is about all the wall space that I have now, my cabinets are kind of curved. So I just took those and put 3M tape on the back of them, slipped my pictures in, and put little collages on my cabinets. And so now I have pictures of my family members up where I can see it every day. And that's just, I don't know, so very important to me. Sue's saying hi to Nathan and Tess. We're doing well. Glad you guys are doing well. I'm with you, Mobang. So that meant something to some people. Yes, I can do baseball. Yeah, baseball's, just the all American sport. NASCAR. Oh, yeah. Darlington this weekend also. My life is great living full time on the road. Although Kim probably wouldn't agree with that statement. I know Kim hates it when Daryl watches NASCAR. So, then we had to think of something to do. Yes, it went in surprisingly easy and we love it. That's great. I'm so glad. That was, in my opinion, quite a job. I'm a Braves fan. Yeah, the Braves are good. I love the Braves. Smile at some days here. Nathan saying hi to the Ramblers. A lot of people go to baseball pre-games in Arizona to watch the teams live. That's pretty cool. The pre-games in Arizona. Is that football? I guess you're talking about pre-games in football. That's Nathan and Tess saying hello. Hello, hello. Shirley, could you go 2 hours tonight so I don't have to go back to concrete? Well, I could if you just keep the conversation going. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of things to say, and I don't want to sit here and look kind of silly. So, if you give me ideas to talk about, then we'll just keep talking. And there's Kevin saying hello to Nathan and Tessie. So, when are you guys going to be back out on the road? Are we going to see you at Quartzsite this year? That's kind of just the big meeting place, isn't it? How's your mom doing, Billy Jack? Everybody wants to know. You have to bring her for a short visit with you the next time around, if she can do that. That would be kind of fun. Can you pan your new area? Sure, I will try. Let me see. I got to unhook a couple of things. Okay, I'm going to switch it to the back camera so that you can see. Whoops. Back camera. All right. So this is the road, the field across from us, and there's a little mountain range there. That's the road we came in on. There's Dawn and Kevin's rig. And there's everybody else down there. So you can see where Cindy is over there to the left in the center. And then the nomadic ramblers by the tree. And then Kim and Daryl, they're on the right. Let's see if you can see the lake now. I don't want to get it too far away from my Wi-Fi. There's the view of the sun getting ready to set over the lake. And the lake goes on and on up there. Like I said, it's 27 miles long. So it's a long lake. It goes all the way down to Townsend. Isn't that pretty? So there we are. There's the back of my rig. I have to make sure I'm not going to stumble and fall. Okay. All right. Did you guys see it? Let me set everything back up. Nathan and Tess can't find your channel or your podcast. No. It should be on my channel page on YouTube. I broadcast from StreamYard to YouTube, so everything that I do live shows up on my channel. I'll drop my link on your Facebook page, Nathan and Tess. She is doing well, giggling. She is listening. Yeah, we would love to have her come visit. That would be great. Yes, we'll be in Quartzsite or surrounding areas trying to find you guys. Good to hear. We'll look forward to seeing you there. She says she's a bit slow, but she wants to come the next time. That would be incredible. That would really be nice. We would love to meet you. Yes, Sue, it is. It's really very pretty here. The lake is beautiful. We saw the midge on your shirt. I don't doubt it. Nice cones. Nice. Yeah, Daryl has these cones set up to try to keep traffic from, going down there at the end of the road. You're welcome. Yeah, we do have a little wind. It's not bad today. Yesterday, it was a lot stronger. Probably 25 to 30 mile an hour winds yesterday. So it's a lot calmer tonight. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. It is a gorgeous sight, isn't it? Bobby did a good job finding us a nice place. Dang wind, Dawn says. How long is my rig? It's 20 feet from the bumper to the ball hitch. And that's counting the hitch and the bumper. The little bumper is about, I don't know, 6-8 inches wide. So I measured and I got like 16 and a half feet of actual living space inside the rig. So it is little, but it's big enough for me. And it just keeps me at bay with, getting more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. I can't do it because I don't have anywhere to put it. I think it helps everyone when they can see where you are. You're absolutely welcome. Oh, lost your audio. Can you guys hear me now? Um, Daryl, Kim, can you hear me? Type something down there in the comments real quick. I will look there. Thanks, Shirley. You're welcome. Absolutely. Time for me to head out. Have a great holiday weekend and have fun. Be safe. Thanks, Sue. You too. You have a great holiday weekend as well. And thanks for dropping by. All right. So they're saying the audio is okay. It's probably when I changed the camera around. I'm sorry. She said, what are we going to do there? Well, you just never know. It depends on where we're at the time. We'll just have to wait and see what's in store for us. Have a great weekend. So should I buy a fishing license? That's up to you, Daryl. You got to decide, do you want to fish while you're in Montana? We are 25 feet, both of us, for both of you. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good size. I've seen a lot of people say 25 foot on the Airstream Addicts. Are you on that group? That's a good size. That's a good size trailer. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Thank you for letting me know. Audio's good. Bye, Sue. Guess it's only me. I guess. Sorry. You're all good. Okay, great. So that's that. So we'll just have to wait and see. Do you have any idea, Bill or Jack, when you might be coming back out again? I'm not sure where we're going to be at this point. Or where we're going to be when. I guess we'll find out at the laundromat in the morning. So anyway. All right, guys, it's 6:30 and I want to go eat my dinner now. So I am going to let you guys go for the night. Yep, good night. We'll see you. Miss you too. And looking forward to seeing you and your mom when you come back. Montana for sure. For Sue. Okay. All right. So good night, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your participation. Thank you for all the thumbs up. And I guess I'll see you next Thursday. So if you haven't tapped that notification bell, please make sure you do so. I see a lot of good nights here from everybody. Have a good evening. And thank you. Yes, it's nice talking to everyone. Poodle Professor, I didn't see your name drop. If you did, I missed it. If you'd rather not, that's okay. But catch you the next time around, guys. All right, everyone, have a great holiday weekend. Enjoy yourselves, but stay safe. And see you next week. Bye-bye.